Alright guys, this is going to be a spoiler alert because I need some help. What I mean by spoiler alert, you're about 4 videos of this bike back behind. Need some help, major help. Just did a video on rejetting the carburetor. That I'm gonna put after this intro part. So I'm gonna put this part with the jet part. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'll put the video I just made to this part of this video, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, what's cracking, guys? Gotta order some stuff in through cheapcycleparts.com. Alright, anyways, what I was saying, guys, is we got parts from cheapcycle.com. Came in 2 packages. First of all, told you guys I was going to get the O-rings for that oil filter, and then I got one for the fill. So I'll replace both of those. They sit in this package so I don't forget them. And then they were backlogged again. Again, Cheap Cycle backlogged. About 3 weeks later, they sent this big box for this little guy. And she is my, don't say it, but I'll give you the part number. There's the part number for it. But this big box, this little box, this was my new gas cap. I had to order, and this gas cap was wore out. This is my old one. Seal wasn't sealing on it, it was leaking. So we got a new gas cap for the bike, and to show you guys the part numbers for these O-rings, just in case anybody ever wants the O-rings. There's the part numbers for the O-rings. Let me wheel you guys over. Great. I'll be back. I need my key. And while I'm on, before I get to the gas cap part, I did fix my seat. It had 2 busted bolts in the seat bracket. Got one bolt to come out. The other one, I snapped my easy out in it. Got the easy out, snapped the drill bit in there, and got that out. And I just said, fuck it. But we got the seat in now. And there's my new gas cap. Well, you guys can't even see it. Let me put the key in the ignition so I don't lose my set of keys, because that's the only set of keys I have for this bike. There's my brand new gas cap. It comes with everything. You guys can see how much updated this gas cap is. I don't know how well the camera's, there it goes. And it comes with new string. And it screws on pretty freaking tight. So there's my new gas cap. Yee. You guys probably want to see the old gas cap now. I'm thinking about ordering me another gas cap so I have it. And there's your old gas cap. Big difference. And this one goes on the bike pretty loose. Alright, the next package. I had to wait for Hurricane Irma and all those other idiots that were hitting the U.S. I had to go on eBay. Well, it took me a little bit to find it. I had to get on eBay and order in a jet kit for this carburetor. I have 20 piece here, I think. I think there's 20. Yeah, 10. There's 10 idling jets here. I've already opened these to verify that they are the correct ones. Then I have 10 main jets. I think this is a part number, if anybody was wondering. So that's the main jet. Let me switch it over. There's your main jet. Here's the part number for the secondary, the idling jet. So, here's what's going on with the carburetor, guys. Let me get you guys into here. Alright. First off, when I took it apart, I did realize I have an air fuel screw right there. Right where I can't get a hold of it. Second of all, the freaking pin that holds the float just fell apart when I opened it. But that's besides the point. Now, all my parts are in this tray. Let me open up my vise and gently hold that in the vise. Okay, main jet is here. That's your main jet that I do not know what it's running right now. I have no clue what that main jet's running. It's an off-brand jet that has no thing. But my idling jet is a 38 jet. Is what I'm buying. If this Chinese jet is right, that's what it is. Now the jets I got are for the Oko or the whatever other jet. This is an off-brand of the other two high-end jets or carburetors. Here's my two jets, the two original jets. Okay. Here, this is the main jet I'm going to show you. And this drill bit is a what is this drill bit? This drill bit is a 3/64 drill bit, and that's what my jet is supposed to be. Got a little bit of drag, perfect, perfect. Well, here's the jet that's in the carb. I can't get this drill bit in that jet, so she's running lean on the high idle. So, since we know that she's running lean on the high, I didn't even know it was running lean on the high. But, you know, after tearing it apart, I didn't have any jets for this. I have to downsize this idling jet. It smokes like crazy. I know it's running rich at idle. So what we're going to do is I have two jets packs that came with this kit. There's one jet kit that came with it. They're unmarked. I was going to use them, but I decided to say fuck it. And we're just going to put the name brand jets in it. The Oko and this is a Castle. It's a Castle carb. It's a knockoff from the name brand. So here's the two jets that comes with the carburetor. So basically, fuck these. I got my own jets. Another way you could do it, I have some welding wire that's 30 thou, and she's pretty loose on that on that jet. You guys can see that wobble. So she's a little loose on that jet, so that ain't gonna help me to find what size the jet that this is. And I can tell you right now, if I do that, that's even loose. So there's not an accurate way to tell you what jet kit you have. So we're going to pour out these jets. And we're going to figure out what jet I need. So, picked up the right one. It's a 130 jet. And my original carb jet is a 122.5. Yes, the 122.5 original jet. And that one, that 130 may work. 115 will not work. So let's put back the jets that we don't need, so we don't get confused what jets we already tried. And they are stamped straight up on the top side. I don't know how well the camera's going to focus in on it. Yeah, you guys can see the numbers. And this is a 120. That may work too. A 100 will not work. Just going through and testing them. You know, it wouldn't hurt to be a little lean on your high side, on your main jet. Right there gives it a little bit more fuel. A 108 will not work. So you want to run a little rich on your high side. A 125. Ooh, that feels nice. 125 feels pretty nice. So you want to go a little rich on your high, on your main jet, where you run down the road. 110 will not work. 105 will not work. And a 135 feels a little loose. But we're going to keep out those 4 jets. And a 140 is really, really loose. I mean, my God, that's really loose. Yeah, 140 will not work. But what I've been saying is, you want to go a little rich on your main jet. There you have extra fuel to run down the road. So it's not running hot. It's not gonna burn the hole in the piston. It's pretty much what I'm saying. Is you go run rich to prevent a burn in the piston, but you don't want to go too rich and end up fouling your plug going down the road. So you want the happy medium going down the road. Now on idle, you want a little rich, but not too much rich. I don't know if this camera's going to focus. See how that drill bit closes that hole pretty good? That's what I'm going to look for. Okay. See, this is a 135. It's a little big. Let me put the 135 down there. That's the 120. And here's the 130 jet. $130 is just a hair over. Okay, what's this? A 120 would be right where I want to be at. I would go a little over. I'm going to put the 130 and 135 back. Right now is a toss-up between a 120 and a 125 jet. I mean, wouldn't hurt to go a little rich. Let's drop the 125 in it, because if you actually look at the main jet, it's actually a 122.5, so the 120 is between a 1. I don't fucking know. I don't think it's gonna hurt to go with a 125, because this is a 122.5, so I'm gonna bump it up to a 125, because I really don't want to go lean on the high side. I mean, between these two jets, yeah, that 122.5 has a little wobble. Yeah, and the 120 is too tight. So we're going to run with a 125. Yeah, we're going to jet it to a 125. I'm not even going to debate about that anymore. I'm going to put the 125 in it. There. And I'm using this video as a reference, so next time I know it's a 125 jet. Alright. And I have no clue what this one fucking jet is. So, okay, we figured that out. Now the main jet, or the idling jet, I have no clue what it would be. I haven't really figured it out, because they said a 38. It's a 38. If that jet's right, then we should be able to drop down to like the next level down. And the size we have in this kit are 28. So we're going to put a 28 up there, so I can make sure that both of them are the same. And you guys can see the quality difference, because this is a new one. Of course, my fucking camera does not like to focus. There's what a new jet looks like. And the old one's on the old one's by my thumb. Guys, you see the quality difference between the two jets. So they say a 38. I doubt it, but we're gonna run with it. And here's a 35. So I got a 38, 35. A 48's too big. I can already tell you that now. A 50's way too big. 52 is too big. 45 is too big. A 32. 55 is too big. A 40 is too big. And a 42 is too big. So, if this is all correct, if these two jets are identical, somehow I gotta figure this out. So bear with me, guys. So they look identical in the hull. So let's see. I had 38. Let's go and check the 35. It's so hard to show you guys what I'm looking at. So what we're going to look for is a decrease in a jet size. I don't know. 35 don't look like it's changed much. don't know, guys. It's just so hard to tell. How would you tell? This is so stupid, guys. I have no way to really tell or judge. How about would a I don't know. Would a wire wheel tell me if I could straighten out one of the needles? Could I take my wire wheel and straighten out one of the contacts in it? Oh, let's check this out. You can see this factory jet has a marking of a 37.5 jet. But we are talking about a Mikuni jets to a, I don't know who builds them, Chinese or Japanese. Yeah, that's pretty tight. So that's a, and let's go with a 35 jet. Let's go down a jet size, because I can probably always go in and rejet it. Let's go down to a 35. I got a 35 in my hand. I can always reach in to the bottom of the carburetor and change it. Okay, and that's the factory jet. And I noticed my float was a little high too. That's why I took the bottom of this carburetor apart. I want to run a little, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, remember, bikes thrash fuel around. Let's make sure. that sucker's leaking or not. Let's see. Put the bottom of the bowl on. As soon as I figure out how the bottom of the bowl goes back on. And that'd give me a little bit less fuel in the bowl. One would hope. It's so finicky, man. I'm telling you, I hate carburetors. Now where the hell did the rest of the screws go for the carburetor? Hey, oh guys, I hate this so fucking much. I kind of fuck. Never mind, guys. I'm just a blind freaking bat over here. There's only 2 screws that hold the bottom of this carburetor bowl on, and that's a poor design. And guess what? I don't have Phillips again. Alright, we got a Phillips again. Yeah, there's only 2 screws that holds this carburetor. Now, guess what? You can't change your idling jet, only your main jet. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. It's a poor design of a carburetor. Figured like 4 screws that holds this thing in. No, it only has 2. But I got a friend that's working on finding me a Marconi, a 28mm Marconi. So we might be going with a Marconi soon. But you guys can see, you can only change out your main jet. Can't change out your idling jet. But this car's pretty unique, if I may say. Never seen a design like this. But yeah. And then you bottom your fuel bowl. Let me make sure that's cleaned up. And that takes a 17 millimeter. Yeah. So you guys probably don't want to watch me struggle with trying to get this carburetor back on the bike, so we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, I got the carburetor on, and the fuel on. We just got to get it onto its back stand. I've always hated this. One day I'll learn how professionals get these bikes up on its middle. There. That was too rough. The bike has a sensor that it does work. Got to install my fuse because I pulled it. Well, I didn't pull it. It don't belong to this bike. Okay. I do know I need the brake on. I need choke on. Okay. We're going to hit the start button as soon as I get that back up here. Running rich still. Let me get the air duct put on really quick. Let me back. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, here's the problem. With that video you just seen of me rejetting it and crap, I showed you guys the bike was running. Well, I have a new problem with the bike. When you start getting into it, you can hear it bogging. I'm not too worried about the bogging, because once you get into it, it's got a lot more power. Problem is, it's blowing black and popping through the exhaust. Let me see if I can get you guys to see that. Yeah, sorry for the camera. Let's see if I can drop the tripod down so you guys can watch the exhaust. Okay, you guys have 4-inch exhaust. Good. Alright, let me turn on the fuel. And there it is. That was a black smoke followed by a pow and then black smoke right behind it all. So it's going to be a little spoil for you guys. I need help figuring out why I can't get the sucker to work. I don't know what else I can call it. So catch you guys. Hopefully, give me a comment. I guess this is going to be the video for today. Anybody, I need help.